Hey guys, so we're selling one of the adventure riding TV superstars. We've actually got two Xr650s. This is the one we call white. So, and the reason it's called white, it's got a white headlight, the other one's a black headlight. It's pretty simple. It's when we talk to the mechanics at the shop to tell them which is the difference. I'm going to talk you through this bike, what it's got. It's got lots of things. We'll basically start down here. You know, it's got a B&B bash plate on it. It's got the case saver. She has a Clake clutch. So these here are worth, I think this is a couple of $1,000s. So it's got a hydraulic one finger clutch on it. This has Oxford heated grips on it, this one here. The decomp lever's actually been moved there, make it easier. She's got bar risers. They have a 12 volt socket down there for powering up all your goods. They got trail techs. This bike here, when we got it, had about 10,000 Ks. I think it's actually a really low mileage bike when we got it. And basically, yeah, we put a lot of kilometers on them, but this here has actually been rebuilt. She's got the Super Sprox chain and sprocket on it. All the suspension's been done. This one here has actually been done for someone that weighs about 120 kilos with your gear on. We've got the rack on the back. No, it's got black anodized wheels on it, this one here. Suspension's been done, FMF exhaust. It's got the long range fuel tank on it. This one here is a 05 model. So yeah, Trail Tech Speedo. Now this one here actually has less than 1,000 kilometers on the motor. So the motor's actually brand new. The whole thing, top and bottom end's been rebuilt less than 1,000 kilometers ago. We've got pivot pegs. If you've ridden these things, they're absolutely amazing. So yeah, so the bikes are, you know, there's been no money spared on these things here at all. It's been really well looked after. We've done lots of kilometers on it until basically recently we had the engines rebuilt. And then when the engines rebuilt, everything happened with the Roni virus. So we haven't been doing much riding. It's also got a Baja headlight. So you can actually see where you're going in the dark with this thing here, which is pretty good. I think that's really about it. I'm pretty firm on the price. These bikes actually, when we're not riding them, actually live at the mechanics, literally. So they get really looked after and maintained. When these bikes were in Sydney, they're looked after from Simon at the blacksmith. Simon's an amazing mechanic. Him and his boys used to look after these bikes in Sydney. And when we moved up here, they basically went into Matt from Dirtwork. So these bikes have always been maintained by mechanics. Like I said, this one here's got less than 1,000 kilometers on it. Pretty much there's been no money spared on them. Everything's been done. And yeah, the motor in this here is literally less than 1,000 kilometers. It's just been run in. I literally just got it back out of the shop. I took it for a ride at Christmas time and dropped it back into Matt. He just went over the engine again, checked it all after its first 1,000 Ks. And then we've decided to move them on. We've got some new toys coming up for Adventure Riding TV. So any questions, give us a call and we go from there. Thanks guys.